Welcome back to Grain Kernels. I'm Noah Andriessen from Great Lakes Grain. I'm here today with Karl Setzer from Agrivisor. Karl is a commodity risk analyst. Now, Karl, can you dive into what's going on in the market right now?
Yeah, no, we're in a full-blown weather market, and really historically that used to just entail the planting season, growing season, and harvest in North America. With the increased production around the world and the evolution into a global market, really we're in a perpetual market right now for weather. But the volatility is starting to increase, and that's why we're seeing these big price swings. A lot more preparation starting to be made for South America. That's where the next big weather factor will take place. Planting season 8 to 12 weeks away in Brazil. As we start to get closer to that, we'll start to see a little bit more interest in their forecasts, what their soil conditions are, if rains have developed to replenish the soil moisture following last year's La Nina that devastated the corn production in Brazil and really hurt production in Argentina as well. Ahead of that, we have seen, especially for the last 12 months and for this year, that we're looking at some heightened weather related risk premium in the futures market. There is some concern and some thoughts in the country that maybe we should see a little bit more of that, even though we are in a weather market. Every year is different. And we have to remember our production this year, we're still going to have adequate supply. Going forward, there's concern that it's pretty thin on our carry out projections, but we are at a fair market value. And until we can prove that more production has been lost, it might be difficult to get our futures to move much higher than where they currently are.
I'd like to thank you, Karl, for coming out today and doing this with me.